What's up everyone, this is Mario Virgil. Welcome back for another video. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome to the MV Driven YouTube channel. For today's video, I wanted to talk to you guys about my 392 Jeep Wrangler and basically tell you guys whether if I were to buy this vehicle again. Now, I've had this Jeep for a little over 2 years, got over 18,000 miles already. The first 2 years of ownership were perfect, but lately these past few months have been a little rough. To start off, basically I ordered this Jeep back in the beginning of 2023 and took delivery in the springtime. Like I mentioned, this is a 392 Jeep Wrangler, and for those of you who don't know what a 392 Jeep Wrangler is, it basically just means that it's got a 6.4 liter Hemi V8, which produces 470 horsepower as well as 470 pounds-feet of torque. It's got a top speed of 112 miles per hour. I think anything above that on a car like this is it's pretty dangerous. 0 to 60 times, it's anywhere between 4.2 to 4.5 seconds. I personally haven't tested myself, but that's what I've read online. Now, the color on this is hydro blue. I personally love this color. I actually had a Gladiator Mojave edition right before this, had the same color. And when I ordered this Jeep, I was like, man, I gotta have that color again. It looks so good, especially when the sun hits it. These past 2 years, I've basically been daily driving this Jeep. I drive it anywhere between 4 and 5 days a week. I went with a four-door just because I have kids. My kids love it. You know, they don't want me to get rid of it, so I'm probably gonna keep it for a while. Since it has a V8, you know, the gas mileage on this is not great. Honestly, depending on how I drive it, I'll do anywhere between 11 to 13 miles per gallon. Now, this also has the Extreme Recon package, which brings the 35-inch tires. I believe it's also lifted 1 inch higher than the regular Rubicons. It is a little bit bumpy on the road, but it's nothing that you can't deal with. I honestly don't mind it. Now, it is a Jeep, so the Jeeps are very, very loud on the road. You know, it's not very aerodynamic, so you will hear a lot of the wind noise, especially with the tires, the bigger tires. You know, it is pretty loud. It does get pretty loud on the highways. Sometimes when my wife is with me, it's kind of hard to have a conversation with her on the road. Sometimes we even have to put the radio down just so we can, you know, hear ourselves. One of my favorite things about the Jeep is definitely the sound. I'll put some clips on here so you guys can listen to it. I also have another video that's literally just about the sound of the vehicle, so check that one out, guys. Like I mentioned, the first 2 years of the Jeep, I had zero issues whatsoever. Now, these past few months, I've had to replace the radiator. I had to change the transfer case once, and now the second time it's actually broken. Still haven't gotten replaced, but whatever, you know, the car's still drivable. Good thing it's still under warranty, so everything has been covered. Now, I do want to mention that I do drive this Jeep pretty hard. I do highway pulls at least 3-4 times a week. Honestly, I'm surprised the engine has survived this long with me. Now, would I buy this Jeep again? Absolutely. I wouldn't think about it twice. Now, I'm a little bit different than most people. I've been around Jeeps all my life since I was a kid. My dad used to have a Jeep, and I've actually owned 3 myself. I had a JK Wrangler, I had the Gladiator Mojave, and now the 392 Wrangler. This is basically the perfect vehicle for me. It fits into my life so well. I can literally drive anywhere I want. It's got space for the kids. It's not a very big vehicle, so at least here in South Florida, I can fit it into any parking garage. It's got the off-road capabilities, which I haven't really used much. Performance-wise, you know, it's got the 6.4 liter Hemi V8, which is actually pretty quick. And at least for me, it is the best all-around vehicle for me. Now, a lot of people might disagree with me, but you know, it's okay. You know, it's part of it. It actually spent a few weeks over at the dealership. During that time, I actually took advantage and went out to see other vehicles. I actually considered changing it for an F-150 Ford Raptor, and I also saw a few other sports cars, but I realized, man, the F-150 Raptor, I'm not really gonna be doing any truck things. And then the sports car, if I were to drive it to the places I take it to, the car will literally get destroyed. So I decided I'm just gonna keep it for now. My ultimate goal is to definitely have this as my daily and eventually my off-road vehicle for whenever I do any off-roading, and then have a sports car as well. I've never really taken it off-road, but it's definitely one thing that I wanna start doing and give you guys some off-roading content as well. The only bad thing is that down here in South Florida, there's not many trails. I do wanna take it to a drag strip soon, see how this car compares to other vehicles in a quarter mile. And who knows, I might even try some autocross with it. Hopefully this video helps, guys. For those of you who are curious about getting the Jeep Wrangler, it is an amazing vehicle. Yes, it depreciates. Yes, it's gonna have issues, but if you love Jeeps, you'll definitely love the 392 Wrangler. Now, we are in September of 2025 right now, and let me tell you, there are some amazing deals. There's a lot of incentives on these vehicles, especially the 25 models, because the 26 are right around the corner. So the 25s literally have up to $10,000 off MSRP. If you're considering getting one of these, now's the time to buy them. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. If this is your first time tuning in, please like and subscribe to this channel. Again, thank you all for watching, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend.